Guys, today we're checking out a community that is offering a 5.49% interest rate. This house behind, we're gonna give you guys a full tour of. We've covered this neighborhood before. It is Dry Creek Ranch, and you guys absolutely loved it, but you're curious about what some of the homes look like. You just want an insider view. Well, the good news is this acre lot home with the RV bay garage, with the 5.49% interest rate that you could lock in depending on when you purchase. So if you see this a year from now, may not still be a thing, but if you message me or you call me or email me about the neighborhood, I can tell you a little bit more. But you guys are gonna love this neighborhood, and you guys did love this neighborhood last time, so let's check it out. Now, real quick, guys, before we check out the neighborhood, you know I like to always give you guys something first. Now, what I'm gonna give you is our free relocation guide to Boise. Whether you're looking in Boise, Meridian, Eagle, or one of the surrounding areas, you're gonna be able to lock in an opportunity to check out all the different areas with this booklet. It's absolutely super helpful. Check out this home. Now, this home is absolutely stunning. It is a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom home with everything and more. So when we're talking about neighborhood-wise, what you're looking for is going to have the full package. You're going to notice how well they built this home, the touches, the finish. I mean, even look at this driveway. You guys have a beautiful pull-through driveway here. Now, they call this the governor's driveway, and this home, who it was built by, was Boise Hunter Homes. And I mean, guys, they absolutely killed this home. I can't even brag enough about what they did for us in this property. And I mean, they have a home right next to it. So if this one isn't available, the good news is there are others. There are other phases coming up. The problem is they may not have any more acre lots in the near future. So if you're looking for an acre lot specifically, you're definitely going to want to take advantage of the couple that are going to be left over here, because they're not going to be here much longer, just to be honest with you guys. Now, I will say they did tell me that they will have some additional half-acre lots coming up in the next phase, which I believe is phase 9 now. Now, before I keep going into the neighborhood and what it offers, real quick, I just want to point it out because we're walking and talking. They have this beautiful, gorgeous, I mean, whitewash style brick pattern. Look at all these mosquitoes. Ah, I hope I don't get bit. Anyways, beautiful whitewash stone brickway. You have these nice light fixtures. I'm actually a fan of these ones. Me personally, I actually kind of like the ones, now just work with me here, don't hate me yet, but you know the ones where you have that, not a cylinder, I still like that square touch, but it shoots straight up like that. I think that's probably my favorite type of outdoor lighting, but that one's pretty cool too. That's probably like a close second or third for me personally, but absolutely love it. Now, real quick, getting back to the neighborhood. Now, the cool thing about this neighborhood, they just opened up their community clubhouse. The community clubhouse has a pool. It has tons of courts for tennis, or if you guys are into pickleball, everyone knows pickleball is the shit right now. But it's just tons of opportunity that if you guys absolutely love some of the things or being at the clubhouse, it's almost 9,000 square feet big. I mean, it's absolutely humongous. I've seen tons of people doing events there. On Sundays, I'm sure people go and pray in there together if they want to. Whatever you're possibly wanting to use the clubhouse for, I'm sure you could coordinate that, but it is absolutely stunning. I'll make sure to show you guys a little bit of it. But I mean, overall, I mean, what this neighborhood offers, in addition to the clubhouse, is also going to be the charter school that they are building. So there will be a school for this community specifically. They have a community garden, which the gardener will come by, and if you guys would like to subscribe, or there's some type of subscription that they have, you can get the vegetables straight out of the garden delivered to your house. So it is the neighborhood garden. And then they also have the horse stable arena, which is absolutely amazing. So if you're someone that has horses and you would love to have them at your property, but you would also prefer to at least have them close by, if that's a close second, then you are going to be able to do that in this community as well. And there's so many more benefits. So if you guys are curious about this neighborhood, before we walk into this house, I am a licensed real estate agent, and I would absolutely love to help you guys as much as I love making these videos. So you're going to see my cell phone number as well as my email pop up. Pause the video, call me, text me, email me the entire situation, what you're looking to do, when you're moving here, all the fun stuff, and I'll make sure to reach back out to you guys. But the best thing to do is reach out if you guys have questions about this. So let's go ahead and check out the house now. Real quick, another thing you're gonna notice, really nice big grand entrance here. Check out that light fixture. As soon as you walk in, I mean, it's absolutely huge. Now, this home is just under 4,000 square feet. All right, camera error there. Now we're back. So you guys saw the awesome light fixture there. Now, as far as the entrance, they absolutely killed it. I mean, just tons of space. Now, thinking ahead, right? Here's something that a lot of people should be thinking about if they don't. This has ample room if you have big furniture, big, stocky, unorthodox furniture. It'll easily come through here. You won't have to worry about it. Then you also have tons of space even for the hallways or other rooms. Check this out, right? You have double farm doors here. Let's see if I'm strong enough to move them both. Double farm doors. Now you see me, or now you don't, now you do. God, today's video is gonna be a fun one. You guys are gonna love this one. All right, come check this out. So this is gonna be the first room immediately to the right. Now they have this set up as a office kind of touch here with a chessboard, which is dope. Probably wanna, I don't know, some of you guys might be able to beat me at chess. I don't know, we'll have to see in person when we do this. But it actually does classify as a bedroom, but they just have it set up as an office currently. So this is a convertible room because it does have a closet immediately behind you. So nice spacious closet. It is all walk-in closets, thankfully. So you do have tons of room. If you have kids that are gonna fight and all that stuff, no need to worry. Now check this out. Bathroom-wise, extremely nice touches. Of course, they're gonna have the really nice handles, of course, soft close. If you are selling a $2.3 million house, did I tell you guys that's a $2.3 million house, by the way? $2.36 million is what this home is currently listed at. Spoiler alert, just gave it to you. If you want the address, let me know. I'll make sure to send it to you guys, or if you want more information in the neighborhood. Anyways, getting back to this, really nice quartz counters here. Gorgeous, I mean, light fixtures are very unique. Even the sink fixture looks amazing. Shower-wise, absolutely gorgeous shower. I mean, you do have the nice glass door here, and it is absolutely stunning. And then in addition to, of course, you have your toilet. So we're not gonna highlight the toilet. I know you guys know what a toilet looks like, so we won't do that. But walking through here, now for those of you that have kids that like to fight, or maybe two girls that need to share a bathroom, so like a Jack and Jill style, this is exactly what they put in this home. So come check this out. So here's going to be the second bedroom we're gonna look at today. Really nice. It is next to the front of the house. So of course, if you want some blackout shutters or something, give them some privacy, highly recommend that. And then you have a gorgeous closet set up. This is a bigger closet than the last one we just looked at, but tons of space in there. I'll let you guys check that bad boy out. Cool, bringing it back. Now here is the Jack and Jill bathroom. So this is honestly probably set up for, if you had two ladies, I mean, or two daughters, you could definitely put a nice little vanity mirror here. I'm just thinking ahead here. Or if you have, you know, one boy, one girl, they have enough space to separate their stuff. They're not yelling, they're not pulling each other's hair and getting it in. So they do have tons of space here, but you have the dual vanity, which is also really nice. Same concept as the last bathroom, which personally I appreciate when things are consistent, because then you don't necessarily have someone that's like, oh, but I want that bathroom. You know, keeps things nice. And then you do have your shower. Now the shower isn't as nice as the last one, but it does have a tub. So here's something that we were just looking at a property with a previous client. And the biggest thing that was hurting them when we were looking at homes is none of the new construction homes had a bathtub, and they wanted to be able to give their kids, you know, bubble baths and have a good time with them. And this is just one of those things that they didn't have. So it really sucked, because then they would have to, you know, spend a couple $1,000s to remodel it. But this one does come with a bath. So if you're thinking ahead and you have children that are younger that you want to give bubble baths and have a good time and wash them, that is already here and good to go. I'm gonna try to turn these off as we go. This is a big house. This is gonna be that bedroom, right? Connected to the Jack and Jill. So this is bedroom number 3 now that we're already looking at. And I mean, guys, super spacious, light fixture. There's no ceiling fan, but you can always change that if you want to. All right. So you don't have a, you're not gonna have a ceiling fan in here, but you do have a light fixture if you ever want to change it. And then another walk-in closet, I'll squeeze out the way so you guys can take a look at that. But just very two similar walk-in closets. And that'll take you to this hallway over here. Now you can go either way. You can go back through the other room, or if you don't want to walk in through the room because you converted it to a bedroom, you do have a nice little linen closet here. Maybe you need to tuck some towels away for the kids and whatnot. But then it brings you back to the living room. So just for reference, that's where we just went through, and now it brought us around, we looped around, and now we are back to the living room now. Now this living room is absolutely gorgeous. So here's the thing, you have these nice big accordion doors here, which will pull out. There's another mosquito, so I'm not gonna pull it out right now, but we would pull it out, and you could pull it all the way here. And I mean, as far as, man, this is honestly something else that the buyers were looking for, was an accordion style door, because they had these weird awkward windows when they could have just done this. So Boise Hunter Homes, you guys did this right. You're smoking the other, they're smoking the other builders. But anyways, then you also have a screen door. So in a nice, maybe cold winter, if you love the cold and you're like, hey, you know, I just want to freeze my butt off in my own house and you want to keep that screen open, you can do that. The doors can be wide open and you're just getting blasted with frosty air. It does snow, just so you guys know. Boise, Eagle, Meridian, we have 4-season weather in Idaho, right? So you're gonna have the nice hot summer, My back sweat is literally going through. Hopefully you can't see it as we're doing this video. You also do have a nice cold winter, so we do get some snow, ice, we do get all that fun stuff. Ice, not necessarily, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but we do get snow, so prepare for that. And then you do have a beautiful springtime where it starts raining. Weather gets a little bipolar, but not too bad. Pretty much it's one of those things where you got heater on in the morning, and then by the end of the day, you got the AC blasting. And then fall is also absolutely gorgeous. I think fall is the most consistent weather-wise, so you'll love the fall. But getting back to it, outside of the weather, in the accordion door, you have this gorgeous fireplace. What I appreciate is, I hate when builders, personal opinion here, I hate when builders don't go all the way up with the fireplace pattern or whatever it is that they're doing. So I do appreciate that Boise Hunter Homes, they always make sure to go all the way up with their designs, which absolutely makes this home stand out that much more. And as we walk through the home, now we're gonna walk towards the primary bedroom. Now the primary bedroom is absolutely stunning, super, super spacious. And you guys are gonna see that as you kind of walk through here. I mean, there is space for the bed. If you wanna throw up a whole library set or like a nice little office desk in here, you could definitely do that. You could put a 100-inch screen TV, or you could put in a projector screen. I've seen some people do that as well, but you have just tons of space. Here's another big benefit, is you're going to have a nice door that will take you out to the outdoor patio as well. So if we were to open this, try not to hit the chair in the way here, but you're gonna have access there. Now, I know the ladies, you gotta see the bathroom. So we're gonna see the bathroom, don't yell at me. All right, so here is going to be the bathroom. So you have dual vanity. Now imagine the Jack and Jill, but this one is on steroids. So you basically got much bigger, wider countertops. Also, the vanity space is going to be huge, and you do see that they have it set up as such, but you could also add in another mirror if you have one of your own preference, or you could measure it out, all the fun stuff. Get the one that you want customized for here. Now you do also have this freestanding bath, which is absolutely gorgeous. And they did put it right outside the shower, which is really convenient. So you could just walk right out and dip back in. As far as the walk-in shower though, come on, we can all fit. Let's get in. Guys, it is absolutely huge. I mean, one person, two persons, three people, four people, and where the cameraman is, that's 5 people that could fit in here at least. Not saying that's what you're gonna do, but just for reference here, you're going to have tons of space here. You do have some nice in-shower shelving as well, so that's also a really nice touch, because God knows we don't need more random things hanging around you. You want it in a nice dedicated spot. And then you do have the dual shower head power as well right here. It's all built by Delta, so shout out to them. I am not sponsored by Delta, nor do I know who the owner of Delta is, but their finishes and their fixtures here look absolutely stunning. So they killed it. Only pain in the butt might be just cleaning this glass window, because it is absolutely huge. Outside of that, this is gonna be the second most important room for you guys. The toilet. No, I'm just joking. It's not the toilet. But speaking of the toilet, absolutely gorgeous. Tons of shelving on top of that. And I mean, I just love that personally. Now, the actual second most important room is going to be the closet. So guys, I know we're gonna have our designated space, which is going to be from right here, this area right here, to there, and the rest will be your significant others. But come check out how much space there is. I could probably do a sprint in here if I wanted to and get to full speed. That's how big this closet is. I mean, you have all types of shelving, all types of coat racks. I mean, you got all types of space in general in this house, in addition to all the other rooms. And here's a nice thing for those of you that don't want to make a big walk from your primary bedroom to the laundry room. Well, you have direct access from the primary bedroom, primary closet to the laundry room. They did not go cheap on these counters as well. You do have the sink in here, and then you do have more than enough shelving and space for the laundry room machines as well. Now let me take you to the rest of the house. All right, to the right here, now this is gonna be the garage entrance. That's where we're ended up here. Now before we walk through here, before I forget to point out this side, you do have a half bath. So I'm gonna let her show you guys the half bath. Same quality finish all the way around, which I absolutely love and appreciate. But also guys, I don't know if you noticed, check out behind you guys, you're gonna have some absolutely stunning light fixtures, and then they do have that nice little touch behind. It's not backsplash, but it does look really freaking good. So I think you guys are gonna love that. All right, now before we show you guys the rest of the house, real quick, of course you have your coat closet, which is just your standard, so you're not really missing anything there. But I know this is important for you guys. So as far as garages, this is gonna be the garage setup here. So you have a 2-car garage here. Then you're gonna have your RV bay garage. Now remember, this is gonna be 45 feet long. So, I mean, if you wanna talk about a race, you could definitely race in here. You do also have your utilities here. So you're gonna see, you do have your units as well as your tankless water heater there. And then you do have another single car garage here. So, I mean, when it comes to space for vehicles, maybe a shop, or your RV bay, I mean, it's just tons and tons and tons of space. Now, real quick, sprinkler systems right there. Over here, I just want to make sure I show you guys, this is nothing crazy, it's just a nice little extra spot for storage or whatnot, but just wanted to make sure I show you guys that. Now we're enjoying the long walk back. You guys do have also, I would just want to point this out, water softener capabilities. Now, out here in Idaho, I would always recommend get your water tested because we do have some really hard water here. And I don't think a lot of people talk about that. I think all the people that are doing YouTube videos, they just don't get descriptive enough when it comes to that. So make sure you guys get your water tested. Not to say the water quality may be bad here, but just throughout the Treasure Valley in general, it's good to know that you're drinking high quality H2O. Kind of like that Adam Sandler movie. If you guys remember, I don't know if you guys have seen Waterboy. If you guys have seen Waterboy, comment H2O in the comments just so I can see who's seen it or not. All right, anyways, getting back to it. So we've seen this hallway, that was the bedrooms. Now you're gonna open up to this absolutely gorgeous kitchen and dining room area. They went with a wooden style. Now, let me tell you guys this. This is seating 8 people here, but without a doubt, you could definitely put a table for 12, 16 people and have tons of space still. I mean, you have ample room here to have a huge dining table. Now, my favorite part about this whole house is gonna be this kitchen. I am an absolute garbage disposal. I love to eat anything and everything. Actually, I eat so much, we actually had to hop on a meal prep plan so I could try to somewhat consolidate how much I'm eating throughout the day. So thankfully, I don't look like it. Now, with this being said, you do have your microwave set up here. Bosch appliances all the way around this, of course. Bosch dishwasher, and then you're going to have your nice big single farm style kitchen sink. And I mean, you got all the stuff. I mean, fixture wise, everything. Then you do have your 6 burner. Now this is going to be a thermidor, but I mean, really gorgeous, nice setup. You have your ductless vent there. At least they did it right, I feel like personally, as far as the vent goes, so it's not like a pain in the butt to look at. And then the backsplash, you actually have this really nice gray pattern, which I feel like flows very well with the counter colors, as well as the white quartz countertops. Now you do have a butler's pantry as well, so for those of you looking for a butler's pantry, congratulations, you found it. You do have room here for a wine refrigerator, so you could shove that in there. And then you do have a huge walk-in pantry here. Now this doesn't go all the way back or anything, right? This literally just my hand fits here, but you do have a ton of space in here to store stuff. And if you also look at the ground, I know it's gonna take a second, but you have this nice like stone kind of pattern, brick pattern flooring, which is really, really sexy in my opinion. It looks just really good and it flows well with the color of the countertops as well in the pantry. So, all right. Now, I'm also gonna point out that this does have a double oven. Guys, I am in love with double ovens. I never had one until we just recently moved into our newer home. And now I can oven stuff all day long. If I need to throw in cookies or if I need to throw in turkey, whatever I need to throw in here. If you got a big family coming over for Thanksgiving, I can already imagine you're gonna have more than enough as far as appliances to be able to handle people coming over to celebrate holidays, birthdays, anniversaries, whatever it is, you're gonna have a great time. So this house just has it all. Now, fridge space you do, oh, this is another thing. Guys, we were looking at new construction fridges the other day, and I kid you not, the refrigerator thing cut off like right here. I think that's like a super small fridge. So for this to have a little more space, I can appreciate that personally because that was one of the things we noticed when we were looking at some homes, but that's important as well. Now next, this is gonna be a whole nother part of the house that I almost forgot to show you guys because the house is so damn big. The bedroom. Now this is bedroom number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the 5th and last bedroom. But this one is also super spacious, a little further from the front of the house, but still considered part of the house. Now this is the only closet that doesn't have the walk-in. I believe I mentioned it was a walk-in closet earlier. Apologies, I forgot about this one. So this one is gonna be your typical standard closet, but you do still have these really nice, I mean, I wanna say these are 10-foot doors. So as far as when we're comparing on a scale of size-wise, it's not necessarily a standard closet. And then here, you're going to have another full bathroom. So this could be used as an ensuite. Friends, family, whoever's coming over, maybe staying the night, you can kind of shove them back here and be good to go. But they just did a really good job overall with what they offered with the home. Now next, guys, real quick, I just want to show you, it does connect to here. So you do have double access to that. But then you have this nice flex room. I mean, as of right now, it has just furniture in here, but it is staged and you have just a great view of the backyard. Come show them the backyard view from right here. Remember guys, this is an acre lot. So you could imagine, I mean, throwing in a pool, throwing in like just a playground. You could really do whatever you want with the space. And I mean, it'll just turn out well. You have more than enough to do whatever you could possibly think of, and you won't necessarily be in bad positioning. So now guys, real quick, what I would like to ask you guys to do, if you didn't already, do me the biggest favor, subscribe to my YouTube channel by pressing the button below, leave a like, comment where you're tuning in from, where you're watching from. Would love to know how you guys found this YouTube channel. And then if you press the bell at the top of the screen right there, you'll also be able to get notified when we make more amazing videos like this. But real quick, before we end the video, I'm gonna show you guys some drone footage, some roll of the video, of the neighborhood, just so you guys can get an idea of what Dry Creek Ranch looks like. And if you guys have questions about this, once again guys, I am a licensed real estate agent. You're gonna see my cell phone number as well as my email pop up on the screen. Call me, text me, email me. Once again, that is the best way to get a hold of me. Preferably call me. I would love to hop on a quick phone call, get to know you guys, set up a time for us to hop on a genuine call, and then go from there. So with that being said, let's check out Dry Creek Ranch. All right guys, so that was Dry Creek Ranch. Once again, I appreciate the crap out of you guys who have stayed this long, watched the entire video. If you like, once again, if you didn't already, subscribe, reach out to me. Would absolutely love to help you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Deuces.